there was beauty in the stillness for me. Like, I saw the beauty in the stillness, even when it didn't feel like things were happening. I just saw the beauty. Like, I would just make sure I was happy no matter what I was doing. So yeah, that's where I am now, like mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm so in tune with myself. I'm so in tune with God. I'm happy.
Hi, I'm Lauren. I'm joined by Ayra Starr for the latest in NME's In Conversation series. Ayra, how are you doing?
I'm amazing, thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks. You look lovely. So obviously we really want to talk about your recent success. We've called you a cultural phenomenon. You've been called the Nigerian It Girl. You've been called an Afro pop princess. How do all these titles impact your journey?
I mean, it's like what I've always wanted. So it's like, yes, It Girl and all that. Like, I didn't grow up with like seeing like, you know, this, you know. So it feels very like amazing to know I represent, you know, people. I represent Black African women and African young girls, you know. So yeah.
Do you feel a bit of like pressure or responsibility with those titles?
Not really. I just feel a need to be myself, because that's when it's going to be the best for people.
Yeah. So talk me through your recent single, Stability. How is it making that track?
It was too funny, to be honest. It was the funniest like studio session. After every line, we wrote, like every line we did, I would literally be on the floor like cracking up, and it was just so unserious, and it just made me so happy, and I wanted to share it with the world.
And you know, I love that you said that it was sort of like a laugh to make and it was fun, because you can sort of see that through your TikTok as well when you're watching all of these challenges and dances and stuff. It looks like you love it so much.
I love it so much.
And I think obviously you've spoken before about high vibrational songs and sort of like happy songs, like you've said. How do you sort of challenge that energy and that emotion even when maybe you're going through a tough time?
So I don't try to channel it. I just allow myself be. If I'm sad, I make sad music. If I'm happy, I make happy music. I don't try to make, except from like maybe like Bloody Samaritan, you know, I was in a very like angry time and I was like, I want to make something to make me feel good, you know, and I did that. But most of the time I try to, because it's a lot more pressure when you try to channel and try to do this. I just allow everything be. I'm just very content with wherever I am at that time.
Would you say that then maybe music is sort of like an outlet for you?
Definitely.
And a way for you to sort of voice your emotions and things like that?
Definitely.
That's lovely.
Thank
and
you.
Sort of speaking more about your social media success, and you're quite followed on TikTok, on Instagram. You've got such a big fan base there as well. Would you say that social media has helped you to bridge a sort of gap between you and your fans? Does it make it easier?
Definitely, you know, it's like, it helps me communicate with my fans more, you know, like, actually, me and my fans were texting each other. I'm like,
oh wow.
One of them just got like a job, like 3 days ago, and I was like, girl, I'm so proud of you. Well done. So it's like, that's how it is. Even like the comments and everything, I feel like it's just a way for us to communicate, and also like it helps them see my personality more and everything. So yeah.
And it's definitely, I guess, you're sort of relatable in that sense. I love that you're texting your fans. I think that's amazing. That's really sweet.
Thank you.
Sort of speaking about civility and that sort of success around that, obviously you had 19 and Dangerous come out recently. That was sort of your first thing. Is civility part of an upcoming project?
I can't really say for now.
Oh.
Maybe not.
Yeah.
We'll see.
And obviously, like you said, you can't say too much about it. But have you been experimenting with any sort of new sounds, any new genres?
Definitely. I like to have fun when it comes to making music. I like to try new things. Also because I'm a Gemini and I get bored really quickly. So I'm like, I don't want to do this again. I want to do something. I don't want to write about love again. I want to write about this and that. So yes, I like to experiment with like my sound, and I try to put myself in uncomfortable positions just to see what comes out of it.
Rush is in the UK official top 40 and it's climbing the charts at the minute. And then we've also got Stability, which is in the top 3 Afrobeats chart. How does that feel? What do those accolades mean to you?
Amazing. I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to everyone that's supporting me, my fans, to God. So yeah.
You've got 236 million streams from that one. Like, that is huge.
That's crazy.
Your trajectory has been amazing, just to watch it as well.
Thank you.
What's sort of the wildest place that you've heard Rush?
To be honest, like, every time I hear it, I'm always shocked. Like, no matter what, where I am, even in Lagos, I'm like, they're playing my song. They're like, I still get giddy till now. Like, no matter where it is, I'm like, they're playing my song. Like,
Yeah.
I'm like that every time. You know, I think I had a festival in Germany, and I performed Rush, and it was just like everybody was singing it word for
Oh
word.
my God.
I was so shocked. I was like, Germany, really? So yeah, that was really shocking.
That
for me.
must be like the sweetest thing
Yeah,
to
I was
have,
just like,
like,
oh.
like fans singing back to you and stuff. They must have been loving it. Rush, and what else were they loving? What other songs?
I have this song called Asher. So I didn't even know, that's like it's not the most popular song, but it's on Colours, and people just knew the lyrics. I was like, that's crazy. They knew it word for word. They knew Bloody Samaritan. It just made me feel so warm and so good.
And I want to know, does it feel warm knowing that Barack Obama has added that song to his annual playlist?
I know, right? The funny thing about that is that the morning before the list came out, I was literally in the shower, and I was like, I really would like to be on Barack Obama's list for next year. Like, I just thought about it. I didn't know what's coming out of the day. I just thought about it. I was like, and I prayed. I was like, God, please just do this one for me. Like, please. I just thought about it. I was like, I just want to be. And somebody tagged me in. Like, somebody sent the post to me,
Okay,
and it wasn't loading, so I couldn't really see. But I was like, this is Obama. Somebody's sending Obama. Like, why are people sending me Obama? But I couldn't see the picture. I was like, it is. And I saw it. I was so excited.
Oh my God, that must have been such a proud moment in
Very.
like your journey, your career. Have there been other proud moments that you're like?
I just
that's
hit
amazing?
100 million on YouTube yesterday, and I was so excited. So that was really good.
Yeah. So speaking about sort of celebrities, so we've spoken about Barack Obama. I feel like you can't really get any bigger than that. But also you worked with Stormzy on Need You. How the hell did that come about?
To be honest, I'm as shocked as you, you know? I'm just as shocked as you. They sent me the track, and I was like, Stormzy wants to join your song. I was like, really? Like me? Wow, okay. I was like, but I was so excited, and, you know, yeah, we made that song.
Yeah. What was that sort of experience like? Like, what was it being in the studio with
Yeah,
Stormzy?
so I wasn't physically in the studio with him, but they sent me the track, and they were like, Stormzy wants you on this song. And I heard the song, I was like, this is it. Like, even hearing his voice, I was like, that's really Stormzy. Or like, I felt like, okay, maybe Stormzy will tell me on the song, maybe his voice wasn't on it, but his voice was on it already. I was like, Stormzy is like, he really knows me. Like, he really wants me on the song. So it was really exciting, yeah.
So I know you said that kind of shocked you, but like we said, like, your success has been amazing. What does success look like to you, like where you're at now?
To me, like, I feel so good, like, mentally, spiritually, physically, because I'm just aware of where I am. I think even before, when it didn't feel like things were happening, like, I was just very thankful for where I was, and I think that's why now I feel so grateful for where I am, because even then I was grateful for where I was. There was beauty in the stillness for me. Like, I saw the beauty in the stillness, even when it didn't feel like things were happening. I just saw the beauty. Like, I would just make sure I was happy no matter what I was doing. So yeah, that's where I am now, like, mentally, physically, spiritually. I'm so in tune with myself. I'm so in tune with God. I'm happy.
And has that taken you a while to get to that kind of stage, like to reach that stillness that you spoke
Yeah,
about?
I feel like, yes. I feel like it took me a while because it was very on and off. But now I feel like I found the balance, and I'm zen.
Yeah. And considering that, like you said, you found that balance now, looking back to you when you started, what advice would you give to someone in that position, in that, you know, they've just started out, maybe they're feeling like they want to release everything and really get stuck in? What would you say? What advice would you give?
Just stop dwelling in the past. Don't look sideways. Don't look left. Don't look right. Just keep going forward. I'm telling you, just keep going forward. Don't stop. Just keep going forward. You're going to see a change. Trust me.
Yeah. And have there been any moments throughout your journey where you were kind of like, I don't know about this anymore?
Every time, girl. Every time. Sometimes I'm like, I don't really want to be a musician. Maybe I should be an actor. You know what? I could actually be like a masseuse or something, or an influencer. Maybe. I think about it all the time. But, you know, I have strength, God's strength, people around me. I have support from my family. So, yeah.
Yeah. And now, obviously, like you said, we've spoken about your success. How is that doing well at home, like with your family? What have they?
Yeah.
Are they just as sort of starstruck as you, or?
Not really. They don't take me seriously at all. Like,
Oh.
they don't care. They genuinely do not care. They're like, okay, yeah, whatever. Go do the dishes.
Oh,
Thank
that's
you.
good. Oh, but no, it is astounding sort of how far you've come. And looking into the future now, what sort of plans have you got coming up?
More music, definitely. Just, I'm here to try different things, dabble in different sounds, in different careers, fashion, definitely. So just expect more from me, definitely.
And
At
with
God's
summer
grace.
coming up, spring, summer, festival season, can we look forward to seeing you?
Definitely, a lot. A lot.
Oh.
Loads and loads and loads.
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 Globally?
Globally. Everywhere.
Oh, that's so cool. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you for having me.
It was lovely speaking to you. That was Ayra Starr for NME's In Conversation series.